New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And good morning, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Wednesday morning. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our morning prayers. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of what we're doing on the New Thought Media Network. Every Wednesday I sit here and I say the same thing. Every Wednesday, and I sit here and I talk about the fact that Wednesdays are an intense prayer morning for me. And not intense in that it's too much to handle, just intense that I have a number of prayers that roll back to back to back, and this is one of them. And that's just the way Wednesdays have become. That it is such a process, such a joy, such a great experience to take such a unique dive into prayer. Because it's not just one big prayer, it's not just prayer for one group, and it's not just prayer in this form, and it's not just prayer in this format. It is prayer, a cornucopia. Man, there's a word I don't use very often. A cornucopia of form and function that prayer takes for me on Wednesday mornings. So that's it. That's where it is. Morning, Shay. Good to see you, dear one. Thank you for being with us. Anyone else that's out there, feel free to chime along, chat along, drop a comment. Shay says, I'm affirming comfort, pleasure, safety, happiness, health, prosperity, and joy for myself and others. Yes. And the one. It's all part of that oneness. And when we talk about prayer around here, and Shay just expressed it perfectly. When we talk about prayer, it isn't that sense of missing out. It isn't from a sense of not having. It's not from a sense or a consciousness of lack. It's from a place of knowing that we always have what is necessary, that there is a divine flow of the one that is revealing itself in our life. Now, we may not consciously recognize that this is happening, but if you're praying for a relationship, the person you're going to have a relationship with is already on the planet. We're not creating somebody new. If you're praying for more income, there is already an avenue through which that income can arrive. And our work, if you will, is to remember that truth, is to affirm that truth, is to align ourselves with that truth, and to do the work that's going to be necessary to let that truth reveal itself in our lives, as our lives. So we are an affirmation of truth, not a begging, not getting down on our knees and saying, oh, please, 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 bless me, bless me, bless me. No, it is, I am blessed, and I know it. So let's get into some prayer. Let's get into the the work of good morning, Naomi. Good to see you, dear one. Whoop, there it is. Glad you're with us. Let's get into the work of knowing. If you're in a safe and comfortable place to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. Turning away from the day, from the hustle and the bustle of our day, turning away from whatever it may have taken to be here, to be present here, so that we may be present here. So I may be present to the moment, to the feeling tones in my body temple, to the emotional sense in my mind, to the spiritual aspects of my life. I tune in to the reality of my life and what is happening around me, and the environment in which I right now reside. Knowing that part of the human journey is creating our own environment, creating the environment around which in which we work, in which we live, and in how where we play. Coming to a deeper understanding of our oneness, and that we are each living in a world of our own creation. Perhaps it is heaven on earth, perhaps it is a living hell. But there is no denying that we have created the conditions and the experiences of our lives based on the way we look at those experiences and conditions. Where one sees suffering, another sees a blessing. Where one sees hell, one sees the opportunity to experience heaven. We live in a both and universe. The answer is never either this or that. There is always a view from on high, a way to see the events and the experiences and the occurrences of our lives as blessings rather than as a curse. For what I know is I know the divine, that oneness. Well, the God I know creates, is a creative factor, creating love, creating joy, creating connection, creating perfection. The God I know is not a vengeful God, is not a God of destruction. It is not a God that rips apart or tears down. It is a God that uses what it has to create. We use what we have to create. And I invite everyone that may hear these words, everyone that may be touched by the vibration that we are creating here today, to recognize that we are creative beings. And so anywhere I find myself considering what is wrong, or what needs to be torn down, or what needs to be taken away, or what doesn't work anymore, or where someone's doing wrong, I remember that none of that is the truth of the divine. Anywhere I find myself in judgment of myself or others, I recognize that cannot be the work of the divine. It must be that piece of the human ego that wants to go beyond trust, that wants to try to go beyond faith when there is nothing beyond the faith, nothing beyond trust, just a deep knowing, which is faith and trust combined. We live in that place of absolute faith that everything's working out exactly as it must. All the right resources are coming into my life exactly as they must. that all I see and all I name becoming the truth of my life, prosperity, love, joy, health and happiness, comfort and pleasure, all that I desire becoming mine right now. Be in that vibration. Be in the vibration of yes, there can be nothing else. Yes, there is this for me and I shall have it. There is a power for good in the universe and we shall use it. There is good for me and I shall have it. There is a good relationship for me and I shall have it. There is good money for me and I shall have it. There is good work for me and I shall have it. There is a good health for me and I shall have it. The perfection of God's life revealing itself here and now. I am so very grateful. Grateful to be witness to this, grateful to be in the experience of it all, most especially grateful to just be, to be present right here, right now, as this moment, as every moment. And so in the midst of it all, I release this word into the universal law, into the principle, into the law that must demonstrate, letting go of my humanness, letting go of any human idea, how or when or why any of this must reveal itself and show up as my life. I relax into the deep faith and the deep trust and that deep sense of assurance that God's got it. And so all is well. I get myself out of the divine circuits and witness the miracle that is my life, taking form, taking shape, and allowing the law to do the work. I release, I let go, and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you for being with us here this morning, dear ones. Dear Myrna, good to see you, dear one. Folks, I'm going to talk about it. We have a program that is happens every weekday morning, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. and it is Spanish language prayer program. So if you liked what you just experienced and you happen to be able to speak Spanish, you want to be at this program. And if you don't speak Spanish, you still want to be at this program because you can feel the energetic vibration regardless of the language. And our Spanish speaking prayer team is headed up by dear Myrna here. Myrna, I'm sorry. I switch your name. I code switch your name back and forth. I apologize. She leads up our prayer program on Monday through Friday, 9:30 Mountain Time. Not always on screen, but always working to bring New Thought Media Network forward to make it a better place for everyone. So thank you. I'm going to say thank you. And they are having that team, and I will be present to this. That team is having a huge celebration this afternoon at 3:00. We're having there's a little happy birthday private party that we're having this afternoon. So a whole bunch of us are going to get together. Maybe we'll turn the cameras on and let you take a sneak peek. We'll see. Yes, 1 year on with our Spanish speaking prayer team. Happy. All right, Naomi, thanks for being here. Good to see you, dear one. Shaybird, thanks for being here. Anyone else that's with us and watching, thank you so much. Please share this with your friends and family. Let them know what we're doing. Invite them to come be a part of the New Thought Media Network as well. As is my custom, I'm running late. So I need to get out of here and make room for the rest of our daily programming. Rebelissa with the morning sip coming up right after this. I'm out of here for now, folks. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.